this is Annoo and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you joined me today for another tutorial. And today we're doing some crochet together. I'm super excited. We are almost getting to Valentine's Day. So I thought I would do something with hearts today. And I haven't done a shawl in a while. And I also wanted to go back to basic, to do something really easy that you could whip up really fast. And this is the easiest shawl tutorial you will ever get. It is super beginners friendly. I will of course take you through it slowly but surely. The only little intermediate thing is the border. The border is a heart border, but again, I will take you through it. Believe me, you will get the gist out of it really fast. So I'm super excited to create this for you today. It is adorable. It's done with my favorite yarn. It is the Red Heart Unforgettable yarn that I've used in so many of my tutorials. I can put a few pictures of the things that I created with it, but I cannot get enough of it. They have so many different colors too. The one that I used for this project, I thought it was very Valentine's Day appropriate, is the heirloom one, and it's chef's kiss. Perfect. Really love this yarn. And then for the border, I used the Barocco Comfort DK, one of my favorite yarns, so versatile. And both of the yarns are not expensive. You need 3 skeins of the Red Heart and 1 skein for the border, for the white border. That is it. And yes, I adore it. I think it's cute. I think it's trendy. I think that if you do not want to make the border with the heart, you can just leave it plain and it's very understated and chic. And if you want to add that extra cute touch, then by any means add the heart border that I will show you how to create. And it's a good border to know because it's really cute. It would be really cute on blankets for babies and kids and stuff like that too. If you are not subscribed to my channel, don't hesitate to do so. It is totally free. Click on the subscribe button and hit the little bell if you want to be notified every time I post something new. Also follow me on my social media if you are interested. I think I might just quit my Facebook. It's just that I don't know. I am on Instagram. I'm on Instagram and on YouTube all the time, and I find myself dragging going on Facebook. Sorry about all my Facebook fans, but I'm thinking of closing that alley in the close future. Just saying. I hope you are staying healthy. I hope your mood is getting better like mine. I am not going to lie, it was a tough few weeks, but I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I hope you are too. And yes, so if you are interested in creating this adorable, super easy to make Valentine Day shawl, then keep on watching. And in the meantime, happy crochet, and I will see you next time for another tutorial. Bye! For this tutorial, you will need 3 skeins of Red Heart Unforgettable yarn, and I chose the color heirloom, but they have so many other beautiful colors. I thought this would be perfect for Valentine's Day since it has red and pinks and orange. Is so beautiful with a touch of gray and other colors. You'll see. You will need a 4mm crochet hook, some scissors, and a tapestry needle. For the border and the tassels, you will need 1 skein of Barocco in Comfort DK, and the color is Pearl, I think it's 9702. Take your yarn and your crochet and make a magic circle. And then you're going to chain 3, it will count as your first double crochet. And then chain 1 and make 3 double crochets inside your magic circle. Then you're going to chain 2 and still in the same magic circle, make 3 double crochets. You're going to end this first row by making a chain and a double crochet. And that is your first row. You're going to pull on the end yarn to close the gap. Turn your work around and you're going to chain 4. That will count as your first double crochet, chain 1, and then in that chain 1 from the previous row, you're going to make around that chain 1 space right there, you're going to make 3 double crochets. Then you're going to go to the next chain 2. Remember we had a chain 2, and inside that, around that chain 2, you're going to make 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets in that same chain 2. That is creating the pointy part of your shawl. And then you're going to go to the last chain space you had made right there, and around that chain space you're going to make 3 double crochets in that same space, chain 1, and in that same space a double crochet. You are done with row 2. So you see how we're going to make rows and rows. At the end of each and every row, you're going to turn your work around. You're going to begin each row and end each row the same way. 4 chains count as a double crochet, chain 1. In the first chain gap from the previous row, you're going to make 3 double crochets. Then you're going to go to the next gap between 2 shells and make 3 double crochets, creating another shell. And then you're going to go to the chain 2 space and create your little corner there, little 90-degree corner, by making 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets in that same space. So on each side of that point, you're going to add a shell at every row you make. Now you're going to go in between the next group and make 3 double crochets. And then you're going to go to the gap, the last chain 1 gap from the previous round, and make 3 double crochets, chain 1, and a double crochet to end that row. And you already have 3 rows right now. Again, turn, chain 4, 3 double crochets in that, around that chain gap from the previous row, and now you're going to have 2 groups of shells before you meet your corner. So 3 double crochets, go to the next, 3 double crochets in between the 2 next shells. And once you reach that corner, you're making 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets around that same chain 2 from the previous row. I told you it was easy. This is the whole pattern for your whole shawl. In between the next 2 groups of shells, make 3 double crochets. Go to the next, in between the 2 next shells. Don't forget to end your row going to the last chain 1 gap and make 3 double crochets, chain 1, and a double crochet, and turn. And that is it. That is all there is for this pattern. And you can make as many rows as you wish. Every row you add 1 shell on each side of the corner, and I used 3 skeins of yarn, and I'll tell you exactly how many rows I had and what was the amount of stitches I had when I fastened off. I will show you how to make the next row, And then you'll be left on your own to make as many rows as you wish. And this is what your work will look like at the end of row 5, and you just continue like that, adding one group of 3 double crochet each row until you reach the size you want for your shawl. And this is what it looks like about at the 17th row. I will continue until I have the size I wish. For me, I made 43 rows in total, and in between my corners, on each side of the corner, I had 42 little shells, plus the corner that made 43. Now it's time to create the border. Once you're done with your last row, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work around. What we are going to do is pick up single crochets all around your shawl. So you're going to pick up a single crochet on top of each double crochet from your shells. Right on top of each double crochet, you're going to make a single crochet. And I will show you what to do once you meet the corner. Here you go, you are meeting the 3 last single crochets before you meet the chain 2 from the corner. And you're going to do 1 single crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet, and then you're continuing up the other side, picking up single crochets on top of each double crochet. And I will meet you once you reach the end of that side. Alright, so you made single crochets around 2 sides of your shawl. And now you're arriving at the top side of the shawl, which will be a little different because you're coming and picking up stitches from the side. I'll show you what to do. First of all, when you meet the corner, and again, you're going to make 1 single crochet, chain 2 and a single crochet in that corner stitch. Now, since you're picking up single crochets from the side, you're going to make 2 single crochets around each of the chain 3 space that you meet. So here we go. It's really easy. You can see the gap and you can see the chains, and around each of the chains you make 2 single crochets. And that is what you're going to do for the top of your shawl. You are at the round 1 of your border. I'll meet you at the end of this side. When you meet the corner stitch, the middle one where it all began, in that chain space, the space that you closed your magic circle in, you're going to make 1 single crochet in that middle gap, in that middle space. And then you continue all along, and here you go. You are meeting the first corner where you had began your border. And you're doing 2 single crochets in the last, around the last chain 3. There we go. And then to make sure that that corner is done properly, you're going to chain 2 and single crochet in the first single crochet from around 1 of your border. And what you're going to do now for the second round of single crochet is repeat. So you can put a stitch marker there if you want to know where your round begins and ends. And you are going to do a second row of single crochet all around the shawl again. And when you meet a corner, don't forget to go inside the chain 2. And for the second round, you're going to make 1 single crochet, chain 3, 1 single crochet inside that chain 2 space. Chain 3 this time. And that's it. That's the only difference that you're going to do in each corner. And then you're going to single crochet all around. Here you go, another corner, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet into chain 2, and continue picking up single crochets until you reach your stitch marker. Slip stitch with the first single crochet you had made, and fast enough. You are done with the beautiful red heart unforgettable. And now it's time to sew in all the loose tails in the back of your work. And we're going to grab our Comfort DK cream yarn, and we're going to create the beautiful little heart border that I love so much, that is perfect for V-Day. By the way, you could very much leave it like that and just do 2 tassels, but I would like to add that little cute heart touch. And I also wanted to teach you how to create a heart border at the same time. So you take your Comfort DK yarn and you make a slip knot and you join it. You join it in any corner of your choice, pass your crochet hook, and here you go. And now I'll show you how to create those cute little heart shape. So you're going to make a half double crochet, but not in the stitch, the next stitch. You're going to go 1 row below, find below the next stitch and make a half double crochet. Then you're going to chain 3 and you're going to make a half double crochet in the 3rd chain from your hook. and another one in that same third chain from your hook. That's one side of your heart made. Then you're going to single crochet in the next stitch, and you're going to chain 3 again. And in the third chain from your hook, you're going to make 2 half double crochets in that same third stitch again. Here you go. And then you're going to make a half double crochet in the same row below stitch where you had began your heart, right there. Here you go. You created a little heart. I'll show it to you again because it was a little blurry. I made 4 single crochets in between my hearts. You can do 3, you can do 4, 5, 6, whatever you want. You do you. Okay, so I have 4 single crochets. Let me show you again how to create a heart. So you do your half double crochet, but 1 row below the next stitch, right there. And when you do your half double crochet, do it loosely, not tight. Then you're going to chain 3, and in that third chain from your hook, you're going to make 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2. Then you're going to make a single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 3 and make half double crochet, 2 half double crochet in the third chain from your hook again. And a half double crochet exactly 1 row below the stitch in the same space you had made your first half double crochet. Ta-da! Second heart made. Look how cute! I love this border. And again, a single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Find the next stitch and the row below, half double crochet, but without making it too tight. Chain 3, 2 half double crochet in the third chain from your hook. Single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 3. 2 half double crochets in the third chain from your hook. And a half double crochet in the same stitch you had created the first half double crochet at the beginning of your heart. Voila! And that is what you're going to do all around your shawl. Okay, so this is what you're going to continue in pattern all around your shawl, and I will meet you at the end of your third side when you meet the first heart you had made. So you're going to just single crochet and slip stitch with the first stitch you had made, and then you're going to fasten off and sew in the loose tail in the back of your work, and you are done with your shawl. The only thing I did was add 2 tassels. Of course, it's optional, as is the heart border, but I will show you quickly how to make tassels. Okay, so now time to make the tassels. I like to take my cell phone and just wrap my yarn around it. It's the perfect size for my tassel. I did about 45 times, and then I take my scissors, fasten off, cut the yarn, squeeze this out of my phone. I place it in front of me. I take a tiny piece of scrap yarn from the same color and I tie it really securely. I make 2 or 3 knots. straight and take my scissors and cutting the bottom, the opposite to where I put the string. Take another piece of scrap yarn, go about 1.5 inches from where I tied it together and wrap the second piece of yarn right there, again securing it really tightly with 2 double knots. All right, here we go, fluffing it and combing it again with my fingers. If I have some irregularities at the bottom, I take my scissors and I trim it like a haircut, giving a little haircut to my tassel. Should have used sharper scissors though. Or a few stragglers there. Here we go, and voila, just like that you have created a tassel. You take your shawl and you just attach it to one of the sides. And then you sew in the loose tail to the back of your work, and you're going to repeat it, make a second tassel for the opposite side. Voila, just like that you created this adorable shawl, super girly, perfect for Valentine, but I think perfect for every day. And I love the colors, I love the fact that it was so easy to create. The only really tricky part was probably to create the hearts, but that wasn't hard, was it? And that's it. So I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial as much as I have enjoyed creating it for you. I'm looking forward to many more. I hope you are doing well, and yes, see you next time. Bye. Today we are doing some crochet together, and we what was that? So I thought I would do something in is the unforgettable. If you are meh. But I can see the end at the light at the end of the tunnel, not the end at the yes. Merde. Did I have a booger during this whole thing? Oh no, I cannot see without my glasses. I hate this. I filmed the whole video, then all of a sudden I edit myself and there's like a little renter there. Not okay, not cool, not very classy for a YouTuber, I know. Nuh-uh.